My name is Sangeetha Karthik and I'm Associate Principal at Corgan at the Dallas office. Diversity is important to the firm because I believe it brings in a lot of different perspectives and adds a lot of richness to the solutions we provide. And quite frankly, it's good for business. Just having people's experiences shape the buildings, the environments we design, just makes it much more empathetic to the building users, making it a much more successful project. We also believe that everybody at the table has a different view and their view matters, and just that component of it makes our solutions better for our clients and makes us better architects, in fact. We believe the way to do it is put the focus on people. We've always been a very inclusive place, but I believe in today's climate, it is important to balance the urgency of the matter along with policies and processes that make a long-term impact. We have an open door policy, and we also believe that diversity, inclusion, and the sense of belonging is something that is part of our culture, and it is not all about just the words. Words matter, but we believe actions matter most, and so we've always seen a lot of women leadership in the firm, but it is also a journey. It's not just something you say we get done. Just like learning, you have to continue through the journey. The focus has been for a multi-level approach where all of the values that the firm cares about, it is not just practiced in the word, it is pushed through at all levels. We also have several programs in place that are ongoing efforts which help with the diversity and inclusion and equity initiative. What we believe is also that because of the way the firm's culture has been, this is not something we started in the late 2019 or 2020. We could trace back to the history of the firm all the way into the 1980s, where they had a lot of initiatives supporting minority students in architecture programs. We are very involved with a lot of local schools as well as universities, just working on the pipeline as well. We all represent intersectionalities. You're not just one thing, right? You represent a whole lot of things. And so recently our firm has been doing this series called I'm a Corganite. And the whole premise is that every person is like an iceberg. What you see is a very small tip. There's so much to them. It's been wonderful to be able to know people that work for the firm from all over the country, all over the world. And those experiences make all of the ideas and your thoughts that you bring to the table so much more richer. Another important step is just to acknowledge, because when you don't acknowledge, you cannot address or fix any of the problems that exist. Just as an industry, as a pipeline, there's a lot of work to be done, and so the important thing is to first acknowledge and put some processes in place that focus on the people so we can get there, continue that journey and make those fixes along the way.